After years of delays, the TSA Real ID deadline is now in effect.
As of today, travelers must present Real ID compliant identification for domestic flights. But as News 13's Maggie McGuigan tells us, you'll still be able to fly without it.
The Real ID enforcement deadline is officially here. Beginning Wednesday, TSA is looking for the star at the top of the driver's license of domestic flight passengers. The initiative has been in the works for about 2 decades. It serves as a higher standard of identification for security reasons.
It was a result of, it was identified during 9/11 that there were some ways to validate identities. So what they've done is delayed this project for several years, probably 6 or 7 times.
But even if you're not Real ID ready, you'll still be allowed to fly. Other forms of identification are accepted, or passengers may just have an extra step when going through security.
They have procedures in place to make sure that we still have a smooth operation, but there will be potentially some additional screening if you don't have a Real ID compliant ID.
You might already have a Real ID without realizing. Many states have been issuing Real ID compliant cards for years.
More than 81% of the country is compliant. In Florida, 90%. So it's our guests and visitors that we have concern about.
But there were no security delays at Northwest Florida Beaches International Airport on the first day of Real ID. And there were minimal delays at airports nationwide. While Wednesday marked the enforcement deadline, there is still time to get a Real ID. Just visit the DMV in person to apply. In Bay County, Maggie McGuigan, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
For the full list of other acceptable forms of identification or more information on how to apply for a Real ID, visit our website, mypanhandle.com.